Jag säger bara, nu kommer inte du se någonting, men det är kul för dig att veta.
När tiden är slut så måste man ta en 5 minuters paus. We decided to set aside a whole year and spend 12 months trying to optimize one new aspect of our own lives. But the purpose wasn't so much to become better people as it was to reflect on and report from this world of self-optimization. And the method consisted in consulting new expertise every month and trying to follow whatever advice they gave us and test all of the technologies that were available in order to become, say, more productive or to become smarter or to become richer or whatever it was. So the project started on January 1, 2016, and the first month was dedicated to optimizing our productivity. And my aim for that month was to finish writing an academic book, and to that end I was using all forms of productivity methods and techniques, including medications. And in February I was trying to optimize my body, so I went to a gym. And then the year continued like this. In March we optimized our brain, then the relationship, spirituality, sex, enjoyment, money, morality. Focus on the SAP and ask yourself, what would be a productive version of me be doing right now? So it's fascinating how you would have to think about this double creation of yourself, the better version. We weren't interested in coming up with answers of what techniques work and what techniques doesn't work in order to then tell people what they should try and what they should avoid. We try to do this as well as a contrast to all the books that are written about often kind of heroic men who try to become better, and of course they successfully become better. And this was much more of a kind of tragic-comic story where two rather ordinary, imperfect beings are exposing themselves to this culture and constantly coming up against the limits of their own beings. Finally, in the last month, we were trying to figure out the meaning of this project. And we had set this task aside for the last month, again, because we wanted to reflect on the self-improvement culture, which never really asks these kind of existential questions of why we're doing this, but is only concerned with methods and how we can achieve the results that we set ourselves. So for instance, you would never find a self-help book with the title, Why You Should Lose Weight, or Why You Should Become More Productive. These are values that are very integrated into the fabric of our everyday life and into our culture. So no one is actually really asking these questions, why we're constantly trying to improve ourselves. We live in a society where we are expected to optimize all aspects of the people we are. I mean, we need to be more productive, we should exercise, we should do everything we can in order to be better people. And also, we are now expected to think about ourselves as kind of mini corporations. So we should think of the targets that we have and constantly trying to push ourselves to perform better. We also now structure and organize our lives according to various projects that we should manage and curate simultaneously. And so these were the sort of main theories that we came up with, why people are engaged in this. So, okay, I'm just going to return this call. En som jag har har fastnat för och som har varit den kanske vägledande. Och det är någonting som då kallas pomodoro. Så det, I mean, I think there's a lot of good things that you can find from self-improvement culture and a lot of techniques and methods that could be, revolutionizing some people's lives in terms of becoming much more efficient or productive. But the risk with a society that is wholeheartedly buying into this culture of self-help is that they believe that the individual is an autonomous figure who could do anything he or she likes with their lives. And the world doesn't look like that. And we live in a society where people are, to a very large extent, defined by structures. They are defined by the places they grow up in. They are defined by economy. There are sort of social surroundings and political factors. And I think there's a risk in believing too naively in self-help that those structures don't matter, but they do.